Hello and welcome to this session. So in this session we're going to be talking about secure traffic, and we're going to consider two situations: when we're using web traffic and when we're using in-band connections or remote connections such as SSH and Telnet. So in order to achieve this, the lab that we are going to work with comes from Rapid7. We're going to download the Linux virtual machine, which is intentionally vulnerable, and you download it. You're basically going to get a zip file, which is a virtual machine disk file, and you're going to basically just run it as a normal virtual machine disk file. And I'm going to make a tutorial on how we basically run these virtual machine disk files. But basically what you need to understand as of now is that you get the metasploitable virtual machine, run it on your VMware, and spin it up. This is what you're going to get. I'm going to log out here. So for metasploitable, this is what you're going to get, and we're going to start with in-band connections, that is SSH and Telnet, and let's get right into this. So we are going to first capture SSH traffic and see what we can make of traffic that is transferred via SSH when we are doing remote connections. So I'm going to log in as MSF admin, and that is our connection there. I'm going to do a ping before that we can do an IF config so that we can get to know our IP address. As you can see there, our IP address is 192.168.150.130. I'm going to do a ping to that IP address, 168.150.130. So it's working, and what you're going to basically do now is use our client app on our home or our host machine, and try to connect to this metasploitable machine via in-band connection, and we are going to log in via SSH. We are just going to input our IP address 168.168.150.130. Enter. Going to log in as MSF admin, and what you're going to basically do first is capture that traffic. It's on my VMware 8 adapter, so I'm going to capture the traffic there. Enter, and then password I'm going to input it as you can see. While we log in, that traffic is captured by this packet analyzer called Wireshark, and this is basically what we have done. And if we take that one of those SSH connections and we follow the stream to try and find out what was being sent, then you can see this is all gambled up since it's encrypted. You are not able to see what you transferred. But if you make a connection via Telnet, then you can clearly see that traffic. Okay, let's do the connection via Telnet. So I'm going to change the settings here, and we are going to do 192.168.150.130, and if I hit enter, let's say FAT So the traffic has been captured, and if you come back to this VMware machine, so actually I'm going to start the capture once again. Continue without saving packets. Let's do it afresh. So I'm going to close these connections once again, and what I'm going to do is go to party, make an telnet connection on port 23.192.168.150.130. Okay, and if we do capture it. Enter. I'm going to do party. Okay. We're going to do it in a telnet. Then, yes, that is what I wanted. Save admin. Save admin. And now, if we follow one of these packets, and we can basically see what was sent. This was MSF admin, and the password is MSF admin. So you can basically see if this packet was captured by an illegal or a hacker, then they're able to just see what you are doing on that session. So mitigation for this problem is using SSH as we used earlier, and basically what SSH does is it helps us to encrypt traffic such that when it's traveling via networks, if it is captured, then no one is going to make sense out of it. So let us get into HTTP and HTTPS. So I'm going to connect to this metasploitable machine via web. What you basically do is go to your web and do 192.168.150.130. Connect to it, and this is basically HTTP. It's HTTP traffic, and we're going to capture that, and we're going to capture that here. So let's capture that. Let me put that one there. Then Wireshark comes there. Can do minimized. Okay. Yes. Let me do the minimized here. So we are going to connect to this, and down vulnerable. So here is the root admin and the password. You can see we have basically captured the HTTP traffic, and if we follow that traffic right now, follow the TCP stream, you can basically see what I'm looking at. It's the user agent is Windows, okay, and you you can basically see even the session ID here. So it gives you a lot of information that you're not supposed to be viewing. Okay, it gives you the page in clear text, and if you look for the password here, you're going to see the password is admin and the password. You're going to basically see that. But if you are using a HTTPS, then this would be different. Let's capture HTTPS traffic. So we're going to do that. Let's quit from here, quit without saving. So I open it again, and now I'm going to do that via Wi-Fi, since I want to connect online. And on this, I'm going to go to a very safe website. Let's say SourceForge. The SourceForge website is HTTPS traffic. Connection is secure. So if let me minimize this. If I was to submit any details here, then no one is going to see what traffic we basically transferred here. And as we said earlier, HTTPS is done HTTPS is encrypted via two protocols, that is SSL and SSH. So let me stop the traffic there. Okay, stop. So here we can see TLS, and this is basically secure HTTPS, and we're going to follow that stream to this. So you can see the difference between when you are capturing traffic that was secure and the other one that is not secure. You can basically see the difference between the two. So I hope you have enjoyed this. See you in the next video.